Hey everybody, this is T.O. from Art Geek Teaching. Hey, today is January 1st, and I joined a 100-day art challenge. That is making art 100 days in a row, and today's going to be the first day. And so the one thing I know about doing art every day and actually trying to post it is that some of it will be pretty crummy. A lot of it won't be finished, and that's okay. The whole idea is to get in the studio and get started on some art. Do art for at least 15 minutes a day. And so the other thing is that each year I have what am I trying to say here? A word for the year. And this year, is that better? This year, the word this year the word is simplify. And so I'm going to choose one of the projects that I have started and not finished in the studio, and I think I will just finish one of those, or maybe not, but I have to turn the camera off because it won't allow me to switch which way the camera's going while it's running. So day one, simplify, coming up. Okay, so first I thought I'd just show you an overview of the state of the studio. It is a disaster. There are many projects out that I'm not finished with, but I've just been playing with. So I've got a whole bunch of new stencils that I want to try out, some new stencils that I made. Really can't wait to try those. And so I've got the jelly plate out and ready. I was going to do some jelly plate printing, but maybe not right now. Next, here is a texture canvas that I let dry, and it's ready to have a quick sand on it and then coat some gesso on it. That would be a good 15-20 minute project for a day, but not today. This is just stuff that needs to be cleaned up. I have a whole bunch of jelly papers in the corner there. This was referenced for a painting I just got done. I'm ready to post. Framing stuff needs to be put up. This I'm actually going to use today. These are some artistic foils for a project. So yeah, you know, just stuff. Same thing, piece that needs to be put away. Here's another canvas that I started. This is kind of a, I don't even know what you'd call it, just having fun piece of decorative art. Here is a beer painting experiment that needs to be finished up. There's the beer. I let it set out for a little bit. Spray paint that I haven't put away from a project yesterday I did with resin. On the other table here, some other stencils that need to be put away, a few jelly plate prints that we'll use for collage. Here are some watercolor things that I started. Those are actually prints of my original pointillism drawing or painting. I guess they were ink. This is a canvas, a landscape canvas that I started a few days ago and had to let dry. It's ready for a light sand in the next piece. So anyway, that's it. What's on the easel? A buffalo that has been sitting there for months because I don't know what to do with it and I'm not in love with it at all, so it might just get scraped. A crane that needs to be finished up, a coyote that needs to be finished up, and just a few other various things. So yeah, that's kind of the mess that the studio is in today. And I think what I'm going to do is start a brand new canvas, and I'll do an alcohol ink piece. Given that, I am going to go with my Simplify go with my simplify word. Great word for the year. First day of the year, I might as well do something very, very simple, specific to art. So I'm going to change camera again, and here we go. Okay, I'm not sure that I really need to actually tape this, because I think I've done it a million times. But basically, if I'm going to use a board for doing alcohol ink, I need it really, really smooth. And so what I'm going to do is give this 2 coats of gesso, and I'm just going to slap it on here pretty quickly, fairly thickly, and then it's going to take a while for it to dry, which is fine. I've got other projects that I can work on in between here, but we'll just go ahead and coat this thing with gesso. Then we'll be back for another coat after a quick sand, and then we'll be ready to roll. So this particular project is not going to be done today. Certainly could get 15 minutes of working on it out of the way, but I'll put it up in pieces, I guess. I don't know. Okay, here we go. This has been wiped off, and you can see there's no pattern on it. What I'm going to be using today are, I don't know if you can see that, alumilite resin dyes. I like these dyes to use for alcohol inks because they are a little bit more UV stable than alcohol inks are. No idea how UV stable these are. I've never seen the Wilhelm test on them, but they are used in the concrete industry for resin, and so I'm assuming they're going to be a little bit more, well, they definitely are a little bit more UV resistant than alcohol inks. So today we're going to be using brown, black, Transocean blue, trans blue, in other words, transparent blue, and transparent violet. Bottle of alcohol, spray bottle of alcohol, whoops, a little alcohol in a tin, and my brush. Don't know where my brush is. I'm gonna get my brush. My little Giotto from the camera bag, and my little Revlon hair dryer. My little stubby flat brush. So, here we go. Okay, so let's just check this out. As an experiment, I learned a few things here. One, I don't like canvas as much as I like UPO paper or a really slick cradled panel, for example. I have less control of it, it seemed, because the dry time was so fast. Let's see if I can focus this. But it's good to know, and I'll put a little note in my journal about that, because there may be a time where you know, that comes in handy. And so the other thing I think I could do is I could probably, fuse this into a sunset, and if I put some alcohol right in here and blew it that way, we could have some nice rays perhaps. But I'm going to let this go for now. It was just a play session, and learn a little bit about the alcohol inks, or in this case the alumilite resin dye inks mixed with alcohol, and how it acts on a canvas board. So that's it.